This is Liberty Prime with Base Builders, and welcome back to News Tower. Alright. And I still ain't got no brain. Sorry, y'all. But according to my doctor, I've got at least another month or two to wait through for that. So we might as well just go with it and jump right on in anyway. Brain? Ha! Who needs it? And we are paused, and I'm gonna try to figure out what I'm doing. Wait a second, this isn't right. Didn't I get a third floor? Am I just dreaming or remembering the previous before 1.0 thing? Probably. I'm just remembering when I was, not in 1.0. What was that I was saying about brain and how we ain't got none? Okay, well, let's figure out what we do need to be paying attention to, which is the economy and the politics section. So let's make sure that that's what we're looking for here. Yeah, let's prioritize that and politics. And let me stay paused for just a few seconds while I figure out what else I need to worry about here. We've got the printer all set up. We've got, well, let's see how much paper we've got. That should be enough. We've got 251 paper. What do we need to order? Probably more food. Yeah, let's do a small delivery of that for now. How much money do I've got? How much money do I have? 7923, which is not too terrible. So let's go ahead and get a medium delivery of that and hope that I don't regret it. Let's see what else we've got going on here. Let's check our comfort levels. Well, it's not super comfortable up there, and it's not super comfortable down here, but I don't know that we can actually do much about that for them. I don't know that a fan would help. Let's actually kind of test out some theories here. Let's see, comfort, and well, you had a potted plant. Let me zoom in a little bit on you. Yeah, you both have potted plants. You have a globe, and so do you. It's noisy up in here, though. So let's see if I can get you a second one of those acoustic panels. And yay, I actually remembered the words. Acoustic panel for the win. Now let me actually move you. Thank you. You both get an acoustic. You both get an acoustic panel, and I don't know why that was hard to say. It is a little bit more comfortable up in there. All right, let's move you over. Yeah. Okay. Now, is there anything else we need here? And I'm not sure why you've got a fan, but I guess you probably needed it. Because it's reasonably comfortable over here. And let's see if there's any other little accessories we can add in. Oh, we got some of this, whatever this is. Recording accessories. Oh, all right, we've got a movie poster and a boxing gloves. Alrighty, well, the movie poster and boxing gloves are going to wind up over here, but I can't remember who does what. Let's see, you have skills in society, so you're not going to get either of those. Well, yeah, you're not going to get either of those. Politics, crime. Yeah, you don't really get all the accessories here. Let's check out our other reporter, Bonnie Brown. You get to have some entertainment movie poster, and you get to have the boxing gloves too. So you're gonna be a pretty happy little girl here. In just a few more seconds, you get up with that, and I might have to move that around. But let's fit in these boxing gloves somewhere here. Not sure why I feel the need to put them right there. But I'm trying to sort of leave plenty of space, but I can move stuff around as needed anyway. So she should be a whole lot more buffed now. Let's find out about that. Yeah, both of these are nicely buffed. And what was your skill again? You are orderly. Oh, you produce 50% less trash. Alright, well, I can live with that. Alright. Now, is there anything else that I need to waste time with here before we hit play? Oh, probably, but who cares? I'm just going to go ahead and hit play. I'm going to make sure that I can see what's going on here. You are just going over to your desk, and it just didn't really raise the comfort level. I'm kind of surprised by that. Okay, let's get something going. If I spend any more time with nothing, oh, that's not what I meant to do. But if things don't, okay, there we go. And now we are paused again. Taft resigns from court. Okay, let's see. We have Robert Cutler on the spot for this, and he's the only one eligible apparently. A president turned Chief Justice, and now an ex-Chief Justice. What a ride, says Robert Cutler. Yeah, the full title here is Taft resigns from court, former president steps down, and I had completely forgotten, if I ever knew, that Taft had been a Supreme Court justice. Okay. And I wonder why he resigned now. Huh. Alright, well, we can either spin off into society or into more politics. Now, what do we need? We need politics and we need economy, so I'm probably going to be going with the politics route. Let's see. Losing my train of thought all over the place here. Because I ain't got no brain. So let us go ahead and hit play. Because who needs a brain? I think that that's a myth that we need brains to operate properly. We'll find out after a month or two. Okay, we have an economic story now. And Bonnie Brown, you are up. And I probably should get another reporter or three. Okay, manufacturing halted. Secret factory storage is emptied. Successful period well in the past. Well, yeah, this is the start of the Great Depression, isn't it? Okay, 4 days left on that one. And let's go ahead and let you roll with that. Oh, and it looks like we're going to be able to get something from that story, too, which is going to be nice. Oh, this guy's very upset. What's going on with you? Well, we got some paper trash. Maybe that's... Oh, no, I didn't mean to move that. I'm just trying to get over to where you are so that I can do something for you. Let's try to remember how to actually maneuver in this game, which is the right mouse button. Okay, now what's your problem, Art Nelson? You are upset. Well, let's see. 90% stat is below threshold, loss of concentration. Now, what can I do for you, Bart? All I can think of is more comfort items, but I don't know if we've actually got anything that will help you. Are you a production person? Maybe the... Oh, I could put up another movie poster in here. Interesting. I wonder if that would actually help him. It's not gonna buff him, but... Let's see what other kind of comfort we can offer you. Earth. And she's probably not that much happier. Let's see about that. Well, she is quite comfortable, though. Now, why are you so uncomfortable? Maybe it's just because you got some trash going on there. Maybe you need your own trash can or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. What was I doing? I was just trying to make it more comfortable. Well, let's try putting a clock in here or something. Counters... The clock counters noise by 2%. That's an odd little state of affairs. Counters smell as well, and counters heat. I really don't see how that follows. Interesting. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out some way to make you guys more comfortable. I wonder if changing the paper the wallpaper, some kind of words, I wonder if that will somehow help you. We can change the wallpaper. And I remember this costing more before. Words. Let's see. Standard wallpaper, pink stripe wallpaper. Both of these are free. I'm just curious if that'll change anything. And I'm kind of curious what it looks like. Alright, yeah, that's what it looks like. Doesn't make a difference to him. And sure, let's see. What am I thinking might help? A nice little painting or something. And we used to have a nice portrait. I guess that's the price of not going through the tutorial route. Because I think that I only get that with the tutorial route. And why do I keep selecting things? Well, let's give him a second. Maybe the cleaning man, lady, whoever it is, maybe removing that trash will help with his comfort level. And let's just go over here and keep an eye on this. And he is still hard. Okay, yeah, now he's feeling a lot better. I don't know what changed. Maybe because he sees the cleaning man coming. I think we went with cleaning Chappie for that. Now, are you happier, Bart? Let's get over here so we can check. No, you're not really happier. Well, you're up 1%, so I guess that's all it took. But I gotta get him more comfortable, and I gotta get that bat back up. And let's see, is anything gonna happen? I sure would like it if something happened. I don't really want to have to hit fast forward here. But there's just not too much going on. How much time have we got left on these stories? You have got 1 hour, alright. That's good. Let's check the other story. Oh, well, I'm glad that I was right here. And we have decided that we are going... Let's see, okay. This is tragic. This is the Taft Resigns from Court story again. And there's a tragic society story in here. Or we could go with the U.S. Capitol, which has some stuff about unrest. Huh. I think I should probably stick with the politics route. And I can't do that with Robert Cutler yet, because he's still in transit. We've got... Well, we don't have a time for that. I think we'll eventually get a time for that, but... Yeah, I know. Lines of communication. I don't care. I'm gonna try to get something happening with that soon, but first I'm gonna check on how much time Bonnie Brown has got left, and she has 6 hours to go. And I should probably unpause here for a few seconds. Let's find out if we can get an ETA on Robert Cutler yet. No, not really. Yes, stop telling me that. Okay, I saw it. Don't show this message again thing. So hang on, I'm going to pause and tell you to not show me that message again. Or how did I do that? Okay, yeah. Don't show this message again. I'm sick of it. I don't want to see it anymore. And I'm glad that I finally took the time to notice that was an option, because that was getting all over my nerves. And I'm going to unpause. And I'm going to keep my eye on this little puppy here. Because I'm just waiting for Robert Cutler to appear. There we go. Alright, now I am paused again. And I think that I decided to go with the politics route for this story. Who's next? It's not every day a Supreme Court judge calls it quits, says Robert Cutler. That seems legit. Alrighty, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. Let's see. Well, something is still happening. Did I not? Oh, I did not. Well, am I dreaming? Okay, yeah, it's just because I'm still paused, I think. Let's go over here. And we got us a metal slug trolley. Well, I'm sure that will help. I think that was something to do with typography. And now, what are you telling me you still need? I could swear that I put Robert Cutler over here. He looks like he's right here. What are you complaining about, Robert Cutler? Yeah, he's got 14 hours remaining. I have hit play. What are you telling me here? I am confused. What do you need my attention for? Yeah, I mean, he's already on the job. He's got 8 hours left on it. Weird. Well, I don't know what you're telling me. I would like to get some more stories. There we go. There's some more stories. And Bonnie Brown is already back. Okay, so let us put you to work. We had a nice little break. Federal Reserve cuts rates slashed to 4%. Just another attempt to boost a struggling economy, says Bonnie Brown. And, okay, well, you are at work. And I still don't understand why this keeps giving me this message. What's wrong? What are you telling me here? Huh, I don't get it. Well, he needs to go to the potty. Bart, you are a very needy man. Okay, let's see. Yes, you can go ahead and go. Let that cleaning chabby do his business. And what are you telling me here? That's maddening. We did hit play. And surely there are more stories than this. Don't stop disappearing on me. Okay, we've got us in a story. Maybe this will stop giving me an exclamation mark now that he's got a story in. But one can only hope. Well, are you telling me that I can have him do both stories? Interesting. Well, if you're capable of doing it, then might as well. Yeah, cool. I got 2 stories out of this, or 3 stories. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. I'm still not sure why that happened, but I'm gonna just go with it. And, okay. Now what shall we go with? We shall zoom in a bit so that I can move this around. Alrighty, I'm kind of expecting more stories, though. We are out of economic stories, and we still have the possibility of politics, though. We've got at least 1 economy and 1 politics in the drawer. We're probably gonna have 2 or 3 politics. So we're going to have a nice, interesting front page, too. Okay. So Bonnie is back with her story. Let's see how much time is left on this one. And let's see if I can spin this around a bit. Ooh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, stop. Just be still and let me click on you. My goodness, that is a twitchy little globe. Alrighty, no handouts is going to be the headline, but don't know anything more beyond that because we are still waiting on Robert Cutler. He's reporting and he has 48 minutes remaining, and then he's going to have to make his way back. We've been putting Robert Cutler to work a little bit today. Okay, well, I'm going to try to get this globe to move a little bit. Nope, it's not going to move slower on me. Well, at least it sort of reset. And we are paused because we are still waiting on Robert Cutler. Okay, we are not paused now. Let's see. Come on, Robert. Well, I wish it would give me an ETA for that. I think that later on in the game I will be able to speed up his travel time by various methods. But oh, all right, here we go. There is Robert Cutler. Yo, go ahead and yeah, I'll make it quick. He says so. Good news. No handouts. Opportunity will arise when looking. Opportunity will arise when looking, says New York's mayor. Yeah, that's very poorly punctuated. Okay, very poorly written and punctuated, and we need an editor up in here. Okay, let's go ahead and hit play, and he's got 18 hours. We will probably be able to get that story in the paper, and we've got another story. Don't know how much we're going to care about that kind of thing. Let's see, well, you could... Bonnie could do one of these two stories. We have either the main story... Okay, well, yeah, we can either go the entertainment route, or we can go the... What is that? Society route? Yeah. And boy, he's got some good society stats, but he is very busy, so... Bonnie Brown, I'm going to tap you in again. You haven't been completely idle. Phasalia now has a theater worthy of its growing reputation, she says. Theater opens in Phasalia, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, who knows. Fox Theater debuts. Alright, so go ahead and go with that. She's got 18 hours on that. Okay, well, that was the shorter of the two stories. The other one was 1 day, which I'm assuming they mean a 24-hour day. So let's see what happens next, and we're running out of potential stories here. And I'm going to check on... Okay, well, I'm going to pause and check on the printing and see how well we're doing. We've got more stories than I realized here. My goodness. Let's see. I hope that you're not sour. Okay, capture signs from court. That is close to done. But Mickey Mouse... Okay, yeah, this one should be stale, but it apparently is not, so we're going to keep that in mind. This one's ready. I think you're going to go on page 2, because we're going to have a whole bunch of politics stories here. Presumably. Okay, and I'm going to need to unpause eventually here, but... Alright, how much time does this have on it? It's not going to tell me. Oh, yeah, it is. I'm just being stupid. Okay, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You should be ready before too much longer. That is quite the detailed story, though. Whole lot of tags. That's going to be our our top story here. Okay, manufacturing halted. How much time? Well, that one's completed. And we're probably going to put that on page 2. Let's see. We don't necessarily need to. Okay, well, this is probably going to be the bottom story here. Federal Reserve cuts rate. Alrighty, so I'm going to plan on putting you there. How much time have we got on this? We don't know. Or maybe we do know, but it's not telling me. Anyway, well, I'm going to just sort of temporarily start laying this out. We've got a politics story down here. No handouts. Entertainment story down here. Let's see. Okay, this has got some society stuff going with it. Do we have any other society stories? Not yet. Okay, well, I'm gonna get out of here and go back to actual time passing. That does seem like, it might be kind of convenient for us. Alrighty, come on, folks. I might even speed you up just a touch. We're just gonna keep on working on this. Are we there yet? No, we are not there yet. Okay, we are there yet on one of these stories. I don't know why I paused. Let's see. Well, I do know why I paused. I just have a tendency to pause wherever and whenever I can, apparently. But we've got some stories coming in, and I'm excited to see that. So can we hurry up and make stuff happen? Let's see. Okay, we got 2 stories in at once. So what is this being worked on? Oh, now this might count as whatever that thing is, society, maybe? Oh, we got a sports story. Do I need to bother with that? But we don't need sports for this area. We do, let's see, if we go ahead and run this story, we're just gonna have a stale story most likely. How much time does this take? Yeah, this error. Well, I might as well fight around. Yeah, we'll get to it. I hope you have managed to get some turnaround happening, and I want to see what that story actually was. NHL winner, Boston Bruins wins the NHL. And this is, oh, she said something about it, but I've long since forgotten what it was. But, go Bruins, apparently. Now what is this? Why are you okay, weird. Anyway, let's just go on to the printer section again. This time I'm not gonna pause. Oh, apparently I am gonna pause. Alright, well, let's keep on trying. Yeah, see, I've got an old, but apparently not stale, entertainment story. I will have 2 entertainment stories, so I might be able to make something with that happen. We've got a big old story with politics and society, and let's see. I have a vague memory of having another society story. Maybe I'm just dreaming that one. Okay, and we've got 2 entertainment stories, 1 sports. I could swear that I had at least 1 more story going on here, but apparently I'm just dreaming. Alrighty, it's partway through Saturday. Come on, folks. 3 more hours on this big story here. And we've got Federal Reserve cuts rates. I think I might have already plonked that one down. Oh, no, I did not. So, let's plonk this one down. I think I was going to put that down there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Yes, I'm going to pause this time for no good reason other than habit. Okay, there is our big politics story. How much time do we have on this one? 22 hours. Yeah, we can make it on that, barely. What about you? How much time do you have? I think I should probably unpause, so maybe you can tell me. 10 hours on that. Well, that's going to happen. Good. And then we have an NHL. Yeah, 1.5 days. That's not going to happen. So, let's go back up to the front page and plan out what's going to happen here. Oh, no, I'm on page 2. Here is going to be this politics story, and something just happened. Yeah, I think I would have to skip you. Well, I might as well go ahead and get that story started. Alright, Robert Cutler, you've had a bit of a breather, so you might as well go to it, because this should be ready for Monday, I figure. Alrighty, fundraising Russian children. Next Tuesday, there is a fundraising for refugee children, and he had something to say about it, but I completely missed that too. So, oh well, let's just go on back and unpause. And for once, I don't think that there's necessarily anything that I want to do to... Oh, why do I keep doing that? Yeah, Sunday morning, time to roll the presses. Okay, you can shut up about it now. Good grief. What I was trying to do was just look at what I've got here. Let's see, what's finished? Okay, oh, I didn't mean to be paused. Alrighty, we've got some stories happening, and this is gonna be happening in plenty of time, I figure. 12 hours, we can manage that. We're gonna have... Oh, and now I've realized why I had fewer stories, because I had already put some of them in place. Okay, let's see, fundraising, that was not gonna happen this time. And the NHL, yeah, that one's not gonna happen either, so we've got these 3 stories that we need to find a place for. I guess I probably won't bother with the older Mickey Mouse story. So let's put you here. And over here we're gonna have, handout story, and, well, maybe we will go with Mickey Mouse makes comic debut, because I'm not really seeing a good alternative to that. I'm gonna go ahead and hit pause for just a second here while I work on this. Alrighty, the manufacturing halted. I think that maybe I should move that to the front page. Yeah, well, darn it. Well, maybe we'll move this to the front page. How did I do that again? Oh yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Entertainment and entertainment. And now, oh no, this needed to go up here. Well, darn it. Earth. Okay, well, I'm being stupid. Let's see. But we're gonna keep those two stories there together. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to split up the... Darn it, I'm gonna have to split up the entertainment areas. Okay, well, we're gonna put you on page 2 here. And then on page 1... Okay, now I'm gonna unpause. On page 1, we're gonna put this no handouts story. And I think that's probably gonna be about it. I'm gonna pause again and just take a look at this, because now that, well, the NHL winter thing, that is still not gonna happen. Okay, good to know. Alrighty, let's see, and I'm seeing some stuff that I could be building here. Might as well take a quick look at it. Can't resist that kind of thing. Okay, production accessories. Oh yeah, we've got the metal slug trolley, and we have 2 metal slug trolleys, apparently. Now, what is it that you do? And how big of a deal are you? I'm assuming that I need to put you over here somewhere. Now we are probably going to have to, we're going to have to get another floor, which we probably actually could do. Let's see. Just come on, I'm trying to figure out how much. Well, okay, 2,500, which we can afford, but I think we're going to put that off for our next episode, and I will figure out someplace to put that metal slug trolley, because I think you guys are probably going to need to be moved along somewhere else. Maybe I'll put you on the typesetting floor. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this paper out, and let me check. Alright, we're going to have total revenue of $17.25, which is not bad at all. And we're going to have total sales of $57.5. That's pretty good. Loose sales of $27.5. Alright, sales revenue. Howdy hoodaddy. Okay. And we did get 25,000 extra sales from our multipliers, because I've got... I think that's just from this politics multiplier here. And I don't think we managed to get our entertainment multiplier. So, oh, we got our economics multiplier. That's making sense. Of this times 2 thing that I'm seeing here. All right. Come on, brain. You can do it this time. And hopefully many more times to come. Now, this is... What is this telling me? We've got enough paper, it looks like. Oh, no, we don't. Ooh. I can swear that I got enough paper. Uh-oh. Yeah, so you're telling me total supply of 239, and you're telling me I only got 81, but I've also got, what was it now, 239? Yeah, so I don't know who to believe, but I'm gonna just go with it, because, yeah, I've never even really noticed this before, so I'm gonna stop worrying about that. Maybe this is like what I'll have after I've run this. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and do the math. It looks sort of kind of close to it, but yeah, okay. Well, anyway, what on earth am I delaying for? Because I've already got my paper laid out, and so let's just go ahead and hit start on this. There we go. Yes, let us look at this animation, which is way too brief. After signs from court. Alrighty, economy is the method by which we prepare today to afford the improvements of tomorrow. Yeah. And it is the first responsibility of every citizen to question authority. Can't disagree with that. Alrighty. And we have managed to get a decent sales revenue here. We're now at 88.22. And we've got record sales. Alright. In District 1. Maybe that's just telling me that I have completed 1 district. I can't even remember where we are on that. This is number 2. 2 influence points gained. That can't hurt. Alright, that's probably all I needed to know there. Come on, I clicked you. Alrighty, so West Village has been completed. And we got 1 influence point from completing it, I guess. Alrighty, let's go on. And, wages, not too bad. Not too terrible. Alrighty. And now we are getting 1 step closer to getting over to this mayor's building. Well, we've got that complete, and now what do we need to complete? I think that next comes the East Village, because I am definitely headed for the mayor's office. No appointment, no access. Yeah, we've already done this. I just wanted to make sure that was the mayor's office. Okay, and this is now... Well, we have the option of doing Williamsburg, which likes crime and sports. And I've got some sports in the drawer, but that's not what I'm looking for here. What I'm looking for instead is getting to the mayor's office. So, between these options... Okay, West New York would bring me to North Bergen Town Hall, which would get me the George Washington statue, or the Legislative Report Desk. Now, what do? You just give me content over time, whatever that means, and employees politics, whatever that means. And we could also get large plant, Victorian wallpaper, or grandpa clock. I'm sure that will all be fun and nice and all them things, but I'm not really seeing the point of you. Lowe's Theater is, yes, the society people. And, well, anyway, I know that I want to go ahead and get the mayor's thing done, so let's head on over to the East Village. And what they care about most is economy, triumphant, and hopeful. And let's see, okay, triumphant is mostly politics and sports. Hopeful is mostly economy and society. Alright, well, hopefully we can do that. But I think we're going to have to wait and find out how well we do with that in the next episode. And thank you to all my subscribers. I am so glad to have you along with me through my no-brain period. If you're interested in games with some sort of building aspect to them, whether or not I have to kind of bend over to make it happen, then please do join us by subscribing too. Oh, and y'all, please do let me know in the comments what else you want to see me build and what games you think we should take a look at. I will see y'all in the next episode.